Ladies and gentlemen! Sorry, I did that too soon. Ladies and gentlemen! Thank you for joining us once again. Come on in. You're just in time for another exciting edition of everyone's favorite YouTube sensation. It's Getting By with the Angry Guy. I, of course, am your host, Angry Guy, also known as Dr. Cobblepot. This is my video weblog. I started in 2015 when I moved from Massachusetts to Arizona. It's a way for me to keep in touch with people back home. Doing okay. Give them a chance again. Buy with me once in a while and keep everyone abreast of the situation as I'm wont to do. Now, it has been quite some time since we've been here in the Angry Cave, and I got a lot of stuff to bring you guys up to date on. So hang on, just bear with me a second. This is a live video on my laptop, so it's going to be shaky and noisy. This is Penelope. Penelope is our sleepy little angel that we adopted in January, myself and Ariana. That brings us to bit of news number one today, April 18th. We are about 6 months away from a very important red letter date in the history of science of one scientist, Dr. Cobblepot, and one Angry Alan, whoever that is. Guys, I got engaged to the long time love of my life, Ariana Lozon. We are going to get married in October, so I'll be seeing a lot of you guys. We're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. I'm very excited. I actually am broadcasting to you live from the Angry Cave, like I said. But what I didn't say is that we bought a house out here in Tucson, Arizona. So this is our own digs. This is our office. This is like could be potentially bedroom number 3 if we needed it. So that means bedroom number 2, the spare bedroom, does have a bed in it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Get your tickets now. Reserve your spot at Casa de... Well, we haven't named the place. It's just a house. But, I've been calling it the House of Abab because we're going to have the same initials. So A-B-A-B, Abab. And yeah, that's really the number 1 and number 2 most pressing issues that I have to address right here at the top of the program. I, once again, thank you for joining us. I have to apologize for the amount of time it's been since the last episode, Getting By with Angry Guy. When last we talked, I was abstaining from marijuana cannabis. And that lasted for a little while. I did October, November, December, totally stone sober until Christmas break, so not all of December. When we went back to Massachusetts and Rhode Island for the Christmas holiday, I did talk up a little bit, and I did go kind of back on my word about it when we got back to Arizona, because I still have my medical card, so it's still readily available and very easy to do. That brings us to our next point of the Getting By with the Angry Guy news cycle. I actually did not renew my medical marijuana card this year, and that was a very much conscious decision that I made. And so right now, this is like the end of the pens, the last little bit of medicine that I bought before the card did run out. So just kind of milking that, scrape some resin, smoke that shit. Ugh. And, because I had already gotten rid of most of our glass pieces by then. Because we're on our way out. I'm, whatever, guys. And I'm not disparaging anybody for continuing to smoke marijuana. I certainly don't see anything particularly wrong with smoking marijuana, but just, substance abuse kind of thing. I'm a substance abuser. I have an addicted personality, and I have been abusing marijuana for years, and it's only hurting myself. Whatever, you guys. I do look forward to smoking with everybody still. Your weed. I'm not joking, but I really am looking forward to not buying any weed for a little while. Like, I really think if I took the next step consciously and took the money that I would be spending on weed and just put it into its own separate savings account, I might be able to actually save some money. Because I can't really save money now. I'm saving a little bit of money, but it's still less than half on a weekly basis, less than half of what I was spending on weed. So it's I feel good about it. I definitely have made strides in that direction. I mean, we bought a house, guys. I'm paying the mortgage. I'm still I think the last episode I talked about how I had gotten not a promotion, but a lateral move to another position in the company that was more challenging. And I'm still there. I'm still holding it down, still defying the odds, still keeping the trains running on time, or they're almost running on time. We're getting there. And it's good, man. Shit, I really wanted to get this episode out. In classic Getting By style, I have recorded a couple episodes, and either like when I'm editing, I see like my announcement that I'm getting married this year or whatever, and I'm like watching them, like, this guy, he's not really like, that wasn't a good delivery of that news. It doesn't seem like I'm actually excited. I'm very excited to start the next phase of my life, and couldn't be happier with the person who's joining me on this adventure. So that's that, and I want to put any speculation to rest. There is no shotgun involved. There is no green card. There is no ex machina MacGuffin that I'm trying to acquire by proposing marriage to this lady and her graciously accepting. I did do a little bit classic gentleman. I talked to both of the parents separately before I did anything. This is something that's been a long time coming between me and her, but I also wanted to be in a more stable professional finance situation, and that's where I got last year, man. And I didn't waste any time. Once I got there, I was like, this is what I've been waiting for. Let's fucking do it. So here we are. And that's not to disparage anybody who takes this step before they secure these things or before they do whatever. Everyone, that's what I'm learning as I grow, is everyone moves at their own speed, their own comfort level. And, we'll all get there. We'll all get wherever we're going, not necessarily to the same destination, but we'll get our own version of that destination. And we'll do it when we do it. So, yeah, pretty excited. But, yeah, so much has happened. The last episode I think we did in November. It's, like I said, it's mid to late April right now. So it's been 5 months, about almost half a year ago. So I started this video weblog in 2015, I think December, but I moved here in August of 2015 from Massachusetts, Arizona. I'm not sure if it's going to flip when we rewatch the video because no one's here live. Again, not a problem. I'm only doing this live so that I don't discourage myself from editing and putting it out. I want to be here for you guys, and especially with the last little bit of medicine. Although it's clogged. I was at a wrestling show, High Impact Wrestling. There it goes. Dr. Collapop was actually suspended for several months after attacking Twisted with a chair, and after losing the Tucson City Championship back to Twisted again. So former two-time Tucson City champion. Oh, that brings me to my next thing. Congratulations, Daniel Loya, our new HIW heavyweight champion. He actually knocked me out of the first round of the championship tournament last weekend, and I couldn't be happier for him. He deserves it. He beat me. Like, I have nothing to say. And I just found out recently that referee Sean Rankin, Rankin, for those of you watching at home, he has his own YouTube channel, and unbeknownst to me, he's been uploading a plethora of matches, including Dr. Collapop matches, so we might just still have enough footage for a new Dr. Collapop highlight video. Yes, because I was starting to stress. I've tried to do one every year since I've been out here, and I mean, really, since I started wrestling, because back home I was just getting like my feet wet at all, and still, I don't feel comfortable talking myself up in the wrestling world, but I do have fun. Former two-time Tucson City champion. Hopefully, the future has a little bit more of that waistband heaviness coming up for your good friend, the doctor. Sean Rankin, Daniel Loya, Enterprise. Shout out to Enterprise. Shout out to a certain blank name person who I didn't know also partook until this past weekend. But then, since I'm not partaking, I'm not holding when I go anywhere. So I can't batch. So I can't just like roll up on dudes when I see them smoke. But it was so cool. I haven't had that kind of feeling for a while where you learn someone smokes and then you're like, oh shit, we have that in common. Dude, come on. You know, because even this has happened to me where people are shocked and in disbelief that I would ever. And I mean, that's for me. Anyway, guys, probably going to call it a show. We're rounding that 11-minute mark. Getting by with the Angry Guy. I really hit it strong here in the beginning and knocking out all those news items. I recently got a haircut. Not too bad. And I mean, work is stressful, but it's not. Every job is stressful. That's exactly what a job is. It's like a business owner has a position of stress and they're willing to exchange monetary wealth for you to take on that stress. So there you have it. We have Penelope the dog here. We rescued her from Pack. She's an old lady, but we love her. She's so fragile and gentle and kind. She's it took her a day or two to get used to the cats. Ringo Ipsa Harley. And now she's used to them, but they still don't really like her. They're kind of scared of her, I think. But she doesn't give them any trouble, so it's great. We got Princess Guinevere, the desert tortoise, back. She's in the backyard because we have a house. So we just have a closed-in yard. She has full reign of the yard. She goes wherever she wants. It's awesome. And shit, man, picked up. We bought some bikes, mountain bikes, me and Ari here. And we've been riding bikes, and we've been, trying to get in shape for this thing in 6 months. 6 months, guys. 6 months. That is crazy. Whew. But yeah, so that's it for the medicine. So I guess all future installments. Well, I shouldn't say anything because I already said this 5 months ago that I'm not smoking weed anymore because I decided. I made that decision. I was like, I'm just going to quit. We did Sober October last year. We all had our personal reasons. I mean, there actually weren't that many of us doing Sober October, but I think I learned a lot about myself. And I've learned since then, too. In this new year, I've learned horrible truths about myself and my willpower and my addictions. And, sometimes you wish you were better than you are, but I think that's kind of a sign that you're better than you think. So that's our positive note for today, because who wants to get all down in the dumps when you could be getting by with the Angry Guy? I've been the Angry Guy, and you've been getting by with me.